Alright, so here we are, a little different video tonight. This is a new heater that I just got for the garage. Dyna Glo Deluxe, 30 to 60,000 BTUs. I'm going to need this over the winter when I'm working out in the garage on the Mustang. I want to get that rear sheet metal done, and it's pretty cold in the wintertime here in Connecticut. So I thought I'd get one of these propane fired heaters, and it just arrived today. I got it here in the kitchen, and I figured I would do an unboxing video just to show you what's in the box when you get one of these, and you know, how it works. I bought this off of Amazon.com. I think I paid, I don't know, about 120 bucks, maybe 130 bucks. All kind of warnings on the box here. Do not return the product to the store. There's something wrong with it. Okay. So here's what you see inside the box. Styrofoam on both ends. Wrapped up in a plastic bag is an instruction manual. Pretty thick, a lot of pages, in multiple languages. Some extra pages, and here's like a parts list. So, got a handle on it, so we'll just pull it up by the handle. Put that down. And there's still another item in the box here. This is a hose and regulator. And this is just a styrofoam block. Alright, so let's take these end caps off. And it looks like it's pretty in pretty good shape. I don't see any big dents or dings on it. So we'll get it out of this plastic and take a closer look at it. Alright, so now it's out of the plastic, and the first thing that I noticed is this electrical cord on it is really short. You know, that's only about maybe 8 inches long. So unless you have a plug right there in the floor, you're going to need an extension cord to work it. Over here on the side there's a knob that you use to, I'm sure, light it and then adjust the flame. There's a bunch of instructions written on there. This is the business end where the flame comes out. I can see the igniter in there and the nozzle. It's really just two steel cylinders, one inside the other. This one protects you from getting burned. It's like an insulator. And here's the back end. This is the fan. It's an electric fan. That's what the plug is for. So, oh, hang on. Here's the regulator and the hose. This is actually quite a long hose. So I suppose that's good. You want to keep the gas away from the heater. You don't want to have it right on top of it. So that's a pretty long hose. It tells me on here right off the bat how long it is. It might say on the box, but it's pretty long. It's several feet. We'll get an idea when we set it up in the garage exactly how long it is. So the first thing that I can show you is how to attach the regulator to the heater itself. On the back of the heater is a threaded plug. And the hose, I suppose you can put some Teflon tape on there. I don't do it on a gas grill, so I don't think I need to do it on here. Threads on, and then I'll hit that with a wrench when we get out in the garage, just to make sure that it's snug. So now, this end is this is the end that I will attach to my propane tank. And right now, I'm just using a little 20-pound propane bottle that I have with my gas grill. I've removed the regulator I put it out in the garage just to make sure it fit on my tank, which it does. And I got an extension cord, and I figured I would plug this thing in. The way you're supposed to light it, it has to be on first. The fan has to be running, and there's a constant ignition spark that has to be firing before you turn on the gas. So it's in the off position right now, so we're going to plug it in. And I know I already did this, so I noticed that as soon as I plug it in, it comes on. Here, I'll plug it in. Switch is in the off position. I turn it to the ignite position. So you could see when I turned, the knob is in the off position right now, and the fan runs and the igniter comes on. So there really is no off on this one. I don't think it's supposed to work that way, reading the instructions. The lighting instructions say connect a power cord to a receptacle, turn the valve gas knob clockwise to the off position. That's this knob, and it's on the off. Wait 5 minutes, clearing the gas. If you don't smell gas, go to the next step. Turn the gas supply on by turning the propane tank valve. So you open up the propane tank, which will have gas come through the regulator. Push in and turn the gas control knob, this guy, counterclockwise to the low ignition mark, which is here. So if I do that, this will light the burner. If needed, keep pressing the control knob until the burner lights, and keep depressing and turning from off to low ignition on piezoelectric spark models. We don't have that kind, this is electric. After 30 seconds, release the knob. If the burner doesn't stay lit, repeat the lighting procedure. Okay, so here we are for the inaugural starting. I know when I plug it in, the igniter and the fan is going to come on. I thought by hooking it up to the propane that might make a difference, but it doesn't. So the propane tank is off right now, so we'll plug it in. Camera's about 8 feet away from the heater, and I can feel the heat over here. It's not oppressively hot. It's nice. It's comfortable. I do notice every once in a while, like a little spark or something comes flying out. So you got to keep an eye on that. It might just be because it's new. Let's BTU heater. Obviously, what you should know about this heater is that it makes carbon monoxide. You know, it doesn't matter how efficient it is. They say it's 95 or 98% efficient, but nevertheless, it's burning a gas, and there are going to be some, not fully combusted byproducts. So it does release carbon monoxide into the room that you're in, that you are trying to heat up. So you're not supposed to use this obviously inside your house. And being here in a garage, I know there's some small leaks in here, but I don't plan on being in here with this thing running for 7-8 hours at a time. Or if you do, you're going to have to open a door every once in a while and just vent the air. So there it is. Come on back and we'll be working on the car.